So today we're going to talk about Cucina del Capitano,
Yum.
the Italian specialty restaurant that you can find on several of Carnival Cruise Line's ships. We had the opportunity to experience Cucina del Capitano on Carnival Sunshine recently, and we're going to tell you all about it.
Yes.
So Cucina del Capitano is open for lunch and for dinner. At lunchtime, it's basically a walk-through line. You can get whichever pasta you want, with whichever sauce, whichever meat or whatever, and they have garlic bread, and you basically take your food and you go sit down at a table. It's very similar to the buffet.
Yep.
So dinner is a little bit different experience.
Right. Dinner is it's more personable. It's more you're not in a line. You get to
Right.
sit in a nice chair
You get a chair and you get a table.
and a table.
That's
and,
right.
And it's not so crowded either.
Right. It's like fine dining. It's a full service restaurant. You have a server. They bring you course by course. You get a menu, which we'll include here so you can take a look at it. A lot of choices: appetizers, entrees, sides, desserts.
And if you have any allergies, like my husband does, they're very aware. They're very careful and aware.
That's right. Oh, we found that to be true really in all of Carnival specialty restaurants. It's something we really appreciate, especially if you do have a food allergy. Another feature that made Cucina del Capitano really special, besides having seating right by the window so we could watch the ocean, was entertainment. We didn't
I know. We didn't expect any entertainment, but the wait staff were so amazing, and they started singing for us.
That's
and it was
right.
fun.
They sang. They at one point they took a break and they sang a traditional Italian song, and that was really made it
Yeah.
kind of special.
It did.
But even more special than that, in my humble opinion, is the food.
Oh,
And they started us off with this lovely bread,
oh my gosh.
pull apart garlic bread, covered in grated Parmesan cheese. What did you think of that?
That bread, I could have just eaten that as my meal. It was so good. I loved it so much.
I'd agree. I'm not a huge. I do like garlic bread, but my wife, she really just loves that stuff. And this is, would you say, some of the best you've had?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was like the bread that would eat like a meal.
Wow.
It was so yummy.
Okay, but you didn't eat all the bread. You
No.
saved some for me, and then they brought out our entrees.
Yes. Or our appetizers.
Oh, our appetizers.
Or
Thank you. Yes.
appetizers.
Okay. What was your appetizer?
It was calamari fritti, and whenever I get the chance to get calamari, I do, but I sometimes don't get it just because he can't eat it either.
But I got my own appetizer, so it worked out fine. So you had fried calamari, and it was better than average.
Yeah,
Was
most calamari they tend to overboil it or cook it, so it ends up being rubbery and chewy. But this was really nice and soft, and you could taste the flavor of the calamari, and the breading was really good.
okay. My appetizer had no calamari, fortunately for me, and I had, it was called Il Capitino's signature arancini, and that was basically little fried balls of filled with risotto. Yeah, and it was a very nice contrast with the crispy outer shell and the inside the very soft, creamy risotto in the middle. And that was served with marinara and mozzarella, I believe, and that was really good.
Was that a good portion size for you for the appetizer?
Yeah, I mean, it was something we could have shared, but you had calamari, I had my little risotto balls, and that was delicious.
And for our entrees, when we got our entrees, we were so excited to eat them
Guess so.
that we forgot to take pictures. But
Sorry.
I had like a seafood marinara spaghetti.
Yeah, like
That
a
was
linguine or
really
spaghetti.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had the tomahawk pork chop, which was good, but I found to be a little dry. And probably if I was to go there again, I'd try just stick with the pasta or something like that. But yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it was so good, the pasta, and I couldn't eat it all, so I just picked out the seafood.
Oh, good. So let's not forget one of the most important parts, the dessert.
Yes.
What'd you think of
my
the desserts?
favorite. It was good. I liked it.
What'd you have?
I, of course, always get tiramisu, and it came in a martini glass.
Right. That looked really good. You enjoyed
And
that?
it was yummy.
Okay.
Yes.
And I got the apple tart. It reminded me, on the menu at least, or when I read about it, of the apple tart I had on Carnival Liberty at the steakhouse. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite as good. On the Carnival Liberty, the steakhouse apple tart was in a very light pastry dough. But the shell on this apple tart at Cucina del Capitano was more of a pastry, like a pie crust, and it was a lot denser and heavier, and yeah, it was okay. It wasn't quite as good as the steakhouse one though.
And I thought this Cucina del Capitano, it was a really good date night for us. So.
Yep. So we had a good time. Let's talk about a little bit of comparison. Lunch, like we said, it's a line. You walk through the line, no extra charge. You get your bowl of pasta, you go have a seat. And if you want a dessert or something like that, you need to run to another part of the buffet to get it. At dinner time, you just sit down and they take care of you. They bring you your beverages, they bring you all of your courses. There is a surcharge of $15 per person when we cruised in 2019. So keep that in mind. Some people might say it's not worth paying extra. They can just go to the main dining room or they can go to the buffet. But in our opinion, it was nice to have, something a little different,
We
something
treated it
special.
like our date night.
Mm-hmm. So
and it was fun.
yeah.
I really liked it.
So we recommend it. If you want to try something a little different and you really like Italian food, Cucina del Capitano may be for you.
Right, and I encourage you to try specialty restaurants because you're on vacation and you should try different foods and have fun experiences, we were not expecting the staff to be singing to us, and it was a very pleasant surprise.
It was. It was a nice surprise. So a very good experience, and we encourage you to check it out if it sounds at all appealing to you. And we want to thank you for watching.
And remember to subscribe.
Well, that's right.
And if you liked us, thumbs up. And also to remember, make every day like a cruise day.
That's right. Make every day like a cruise day. We'll see you next time.
Bye.